Hey everyone, Magic Lover recording a little Legacy one-on-one action. Playing against Elia, who I believe is playing High Tide, but we'll see. That's a very keepable hand. Especially if I'm right and he is playing High Tide. Oh! Looks like he's familiar. And we'll just lean out there with the Heath. Optimally, we'll get Enchantress Stance. Too bad we didn't have an Accelerant to get that down on turn 2. But we will see what he's got. Ponder? Yeah, it looks like High Tide so far. Probably should have cracked that for white, because in the event he did actually have a stifle here. Now I'd be shut off of white, since I had this in hand. Oh, well, that's handy. See if present sticks or gets spell pierced. It does not. I'll take it. He's playing a creatureless deck, so these are going to be relatively useless. That's going to get High Tide, I bet. This is helpful. He can't target me with a Brain Freeze or a Blue Sun Zenith, so he's got to find an alt win condition. But I think he can Cunning Wish for Into the Royal or something. So, first things. Let's O-ring that Candelabra. Getting rid of the useless Journey just because it's not going to help, and got us a library. Okay. So Journey just cycled and made us tap for an extra mana. Well, darn video card. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be a backbreaker. Rest in Peace is trouble for High Tide, since they can't Time Spiral and keep casting High Tides. I am gonna play the second Forest just to get Library out. Wonder if it eats a Force of Will or something. So we cast a High Tide, Cunning Wish, out and gets the counterspell. Huh. Not a bad play. I don't think it's going to matter much with Moat and Humility out, but I do want the trigger. And I'm all out of green mana, okay. At least I made him burn one High Tide there. And one Cunning Wish. I'm going to F6 here just so that, I don't have any responses. I'm not going to try to fake him out. Hopefully that candelabra being O-ring slowed him down a little bit. We'll see. It's only got one in hand, so pretty gutsy play. Time spiral. Ooh. Another tide. Meditates. He does have to get rid of this first, so we better have at least 2 more cunning wishes. Unless he's got main deck bounce, we'll see. He might. Ah. Come on, video card. Hold it together. Goes for intuition. He's still digging. So until he bounces this, I am immune to Brain Freeze and Blue Sun Zenith. So he's got to get rid of this first. Yep, wipe away. Okay. Tough decision. Looks like you drew blanks. Wow. That's a bummer. That is probably sometimes the issue with combo decks. Choke will obviously come in here. Rest in peace. Canonist. Needle on Candelabra. What comes out? Journeys. Humility. Moat. One O-ring. Yeah. Mesa might be a little too slow for this, but I want to have the alt-win condition just in case he names obedience or something. I'll get rid of one more journey. It's just such a dead card. I'll bring the extra helm in. Well, mulligan this. Rest in peace. One land. Wow. I don't think I can keep it. Darn. I'll keep this. Need one land to get going, and then I've got Ah. As High Tide usually does the early game, sculpt their hand, we'll preordain a brainstorm and ponder. Got a little filter going. One of the most dangerous cards in Magic, Basic Island. Okay, need the other land here. Well, to start. At least he's got to get rid of that before he starts chaining High Tide and Spiral. Oh, pause again for video card reset. That is helpful. Yeah, I'll go for presence here. Counterspell, I'm okay with that. Since that, I think, might be a little more punishing. See if he's got another counterspell. No, he does not. Too bad I couldn't catch him tapped out. I mean, this is just, you know, an incremental barrier. It's not a game over. They have turnabouts, they have, you know, lots of things. He could win through this, as he's probably about to right here. Yep, 4 lands. That's kind of the magic number for High Tide, because if he blanks, I've got him. Assume he doesn't draw a bunch of counterspells. Still got him. It's got to be a wipe away. Yep. Interesting interaction to note there. The rest in peace did not catch the wipe away. Ooh. Ooh. Well, let's see what we want to get down here. Let's go for rest in peace. Force of will. This is going to be clutch. Got the Canonist down. Okay, that helps. We'll get rest in peace out. And that was, yeah. So we gutted through it. We did need our opponent to brick a little bit there, but yeah, interesting game. Provided enough disruption for him to have to deal with that, and maybe that slowed him down enough not to win. So anyway, fun games, and thanks for watching.